starting a couple minutes earlier tonight for once. Let me make sure I have the volume off on this. Okay. Get the computer up. What? Oh, good God! What did I just do? Okay. Hello. I see 4 of you on here. I'm a little early tonight for once, so we'll give everybody a couple minutes to get in. Hey, Christina. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you, ladies. I see 5 people popped in, so we'll just see. I know I count for, I think, 2 of them. Yeah, because the phone and this, so. I hope everybody had a nice weekend. The weather, I don't know how it was out in Ohio, but here in New Jersey, the weather was amazing. We had a wonderful spring event. Thank you for everybody that came out. Thank you to Colleen and Marcy and everybody that helped out, that gave us some extra help. Colleen was very generous with her time and tables and tents, and Marcy helped before and after as well with the setup. And we had a really good time. We had the bushes removed out of the front by Marcy's nephew. He did a fantastic job doing that. So we were able to put a nice big tent there and the outdoor rugs. So we had a lot of space outside. It was a very busy event. Our next town-wide event, these are borough events, which means it's all the shops participate. And it'll be the weekend as well, that Sunday, that Scranberry Coop has their outdoor flea market. So it's a nice community event that these are. So that was the spring one. That's always the first weekend of May. The next one will be June 4th and 5th, and that'll be the summer vintage marketplace. So we have a lot of interest in that already. I'm trying to see if Eric, Carrie's son, will be able to join us this time and be here for both of those days. So we'll have some extra vendors outside as well. Tony, who was outside with her Star Wars, she does Star Wars and Kirk's Folly and such. She will actually not be outside, as she will then be a vendor in our shop. She is getting a bookcase again. Tony had been with us way back when we were across the street for several years, and circumstances and such, she had left, and she's rejoining us again. So we're looking forward to having Tony back in the Gray Barn family. We're very happy about that. She's a wonderful, sweet lady. So we're very happy that she's coming back. Nancy, who's Nanny Goat, this will be her last month. So she is 50%. I cannot do any holds. I don't have any of her items here. And so that's where the shop is at. Our next Wednesday, I will not be doing a pop-up, as that Sunday, the 15th, will be our monthly Facebook Live. So the vignettes will start popping up next week. They might even start as early as Saturday night. If I have the energy, Don and Donnie are going to see Dr. Strange, I think at 8 o'clock. So when they do that, sometimes I have Don just leave me here and I stay until like 11 and just keep working. So I gathered a bunch of different things. You might have seen the preview picture. I got some really cool things. This time I try to make it as easy to keep it by me as possible, close to possible. And we also, I didn't get a lot of stuff up today because I'm redoing the general store again. We're going to be getting rid of some products, and we're going to be focusing a lot more on the nostalgic candy and current candies and more food, because we've been doing very well with that. I have some cookies coming from a bakery in Brooklyn. Those should be in next week, I hope. So we'll see how those are. I think it's the Little Red Bake Shop, and we still have the fudge. I've expanded the chocolate, and without further ado, I will jump in. I only see my computer screen here, so if you all can help me, if I don't see something, let me know, and we'll go with the best, what you all can confirm with me. Last week we had one where it was 3-2, so that actually helps me. So we'll start right away. I have here from our vendor, Good to Go. It is a Play Me pencil sharpener for 3 firm. It's a U.S. Columbia shuttle, it looks like. And this one's made in China. So this one was and it's missing its wheels. And that's just $3. I wouldn't have grabbed that if I saw the wheels were missing. But it is a functioning pencil sharpener for just $3. This is a great deal. And it's a fishing bag, but I thought it would make a cute purse. It has been used, so it does have a little, wear and stains on there, but no tears. It's just $5 from our vendor, The Looking Glass. It has a strap you can kind of crossbody it. It has the adjustable straps. It's like a vinyl material, so if it gets wet, you don't have to worry about it. It has a little ruler on there for measuring your fish. Snapshots and yes, like I said, it is a fishing bag, but it would be a cute purse. There's still a fishing line in here, so I guess you put your fish in there. Oh, there's a hook in here. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this hook out. Anyway, this is a fishing bag. Make a cute little purse. Looks like you open it right here on the top. Made in Korea, waterproof. This would be a great little bag for going to the amusement park in that. If you're going on a water ride, you have a nice waterproof bag. And we will, for $5, I will get that hook out. Ha ha ha, that's funny. Got it. All right, so I'm just gonna throw that over there. Hook, line, sinker. All right, so that's just $5 for the cute little fishing bag. Yeah, aren't you just a comedian? I'm going to leave you a nice mess tomorrow, Don. You can put all this stuff away for me, as I usually do. I grabbed what I thought, this is great for people who collect. This is a cross collectible. This is from Pan Am, Air Traveler's Dictionary for $4.80 from our vendor, Jeff's Arcade. It's printed in the United States. It's Pan American World Airways, which we know Pan Am is no longer in existence. It's English Portuguese, Companheiro do Viajante Aéreo. So you have your little dictionary of English to Portuguese. At the airport, no aeroporto. It's very cool. You see the old graphics in there. So based on her, this is based by the clothing and the pictures in here. This is late 1950s, early 1960s. And that is just $4.80 for the Pan Am Portuguese American Dictionary, English Dictionary. That's very cool. That's a good deal. Ooh, I grabbed these. There's going to be some things. I grabbed quite a few things from everybody, but some vendors I grabbed more because there's things in here that I'm surprised are still here. There's 3. You have this aqua, yellow, and green. They're that aluminum, and they're sherbets, and it's $4.40 for the 3 of them. They're nice and super clean. These are quite usable. There are some scratches to the paint, but for $4.40, who cares? And they are stainless steel inside, so you can use them. And if you have little children, you're entertaining, and they drop them, you're not going to worry about breaking your glass. So that's a good deal. $4.40 for those. They're very MCM, very cool. From Antique Barn, I grabbed this. Oh goodness. SAHM Sam Merkelbach Grinsenhausen is the signature on the back. Pottery ashtray from Bunenkamp, 1823. I'm going to think it's a beer or something. Ashtray for $14.40. German Dutch he has on there. Nice pottery ashtray. It's pretty cool color. It's a pretty color. And that's just $4.40. I mean, sorry. That was the other things. $14.40. I knew those numbers were in there. Also from, you got it, Christina. And now you get to pronounce it. Very pretty color on that. Also from Antique Barn, I grabbed this. It's a wood box with your poker image on the top of it. It's got some good weight to it. And inside, still wrapped, are your poker chips. And this is on sale for $25.60. It says it's handmade in Pennsylvania and is vintage. So now Mother's Day is on Sunday, this Sunday, we have Father's Day then in June. So these are always, what a fun gift for Father's Day. And then I do know a lot of ladies that play poker too. So even mom might want that. So that's a good deal for that. A lot cleaner than playing with goldfish and stuff. From Good to Go, I have a cookie punch for canopy little tool here for $3.20. I don't know if people actually use these still or they just display them. That's very cute, and that's just $3.20. I grabbed this because this cat's face cracks me up. Vintage Folk Art Wood Kitty Red Bow for $20. There's no markings or signatures on him. He's got a very abstract head, but his face just cracks me up. It's very MCM abstract. And you could put bracelets probably and stuff on his tail. And he is just $20, and that is from Redreamable. Now, I grabbed 3 items from the Hip Chick. They're all pottery, and they're all just slightly different. This is Denby Made in England, a 1/4 pint. They actually put the measurement on the bottom. It's a beautiful dark brown, and inside's this light blue. And she is 30% off, so this is $6.30 for this very nice little piece of Denby pottery from the Hip Chick. Also from the Hip Chick, let me see if this is marked. This one is not marked. This is $4.20. This is vintage restaurant ware. These are the individual creamers that you would find on your tables at the hotel. And you're not going to get too much milk in there, but they would be on the table just enough to fill a little bit into your cup there. Not meant to do a lot of the half and half. And that one's a really good deal. It's just $4.20. Very cute little succulent planters too. And then I grabbed this little small brown pottery pitcher, which is not marked on the bottom. Is that glazed inside? Feels like, no. It feels like it's glazed. Yeah, it's glazed because this is not. And this is just a cute little unmarked one for $7.70. Like I said, no mark on the bottom. It's a nice piece of pottery. It's got some good weight to it. And if you want me to bring anything back up again, just let me know. From Jeff's Arcade, I have this Spalding made in Korea, 100% nylon stitched, Yogi Berra Rawlings catcher's mitt for $52. And this is wow, that's small, turn flex. It's not very broken in. It says Larry Yogi Berra up here. So for our sports fans, just $52 for the Yogi Berra glove, catcher's glove. From our vendor Andover Junction, she was a Longaberger retailer a long time ago. This is a 1996 Longaberger basket. Does not have a handle. It does have a liner, so you can use it as a planter. Hey, Bristol. And this one is $14.40 for the Longaberger basket. And it's signed 1997, but I don't know if people that collect Longaberger, if there's certain autographs that you're looking for, that's marked on the bottom. I grabbed this little planter I thought was adorable, also from Good to Go. It is not marked on the bottom. It is the mama duck and her 2 little babies. Look at the guy peeking out. And this is $9.60, and that is glazed inside. It's nice and clean. I don't see any lime deposits in it, so it is quite usable. I don't hear any dull thuds, so there's no cracks. There is a small bit of paint loss on mama's neck, like a little paint chip loss, and that one is just $9.60. I thought that was very cute. Now I thought this was neat. This is like some kind of shell. It says Capiz Scalloped Edge Bowl. It's like a weird, very thin shell kind of material for $4.80 from our vendor, Jazzy Junk. You can see it's like that fun shell material. It has like a very, you can kind of see through it. It's got like a gold edging on it. Metal. It's not like painted on there. It's like some kind of, it's like sealed in there, and that's just $4.80 for that bowl. From Country Road, I grabbed a Made in Biltons, England. It is incised in the back. It is I guess it is white with blue. Nice little transferware plate for just $6.40. She recently marked it down. So it looks like this would easily go in the microwave and dishwasher. So that's a very nice deal on that pretty plate. Birds of Paradise From Undreamable, I grabbed this nice summer, spring beaded wreath. It's just $6.40. They are not glass, they're the plastic beads, but it's very festive, and you can leave this out. You can probably leave it up through the fall if you wanted to as well. So that's a nice many season beaded wreath. From Bronx Man Cave. It is painted on clear glass Greek style vase for $7.50. So that is glass. It's like the poor man's Wedgwood back in the day. From On Second Thought, I grabbed this cute little, she crafted this. It was a cutting board, and then it's got the Scrabble thing on here for your cookbook. So it's got a stand on the back, so that will stand up nicely for you. And that is $19.20 for the cow decor board. And you can put, like I said, you can put your books on there, you know, that you can put a little picture on it. So $19.20 for the very cool, what does it say? Providence Ranch, I think, since 1978. It's got the little transferware. So that's a very unusual piece there. Nice crafted piece. Also from On Second Thought, she turned this cute little 3-drawer wood chest of drawers, painted it. It's got some wonderful transferware that goes around. It's got flowers. It's even got a butterfly. You can see how pretty this is. And that is $19.20. So, and the drawers all do come out easily. There's no sticking or anything. So a nice little jewelry box, a nice gift from Mom for Mother's Day. From Auntie's Attic, I grabbed a vintage, oh, it's got a suction cup top. It's a jar filled with spools for $12.80. And they're the vintage wood spools. Some of them still have their thread on them. Just a very cute. You got it, Christina. I have the wood chest going to Christina Lloyd. Okay, put that on Christina's pile. And again, we have this little jar, apothecary jar filled with spools for $12.80. I grabbed from Vintage Crush. They have the vintage paper made in Japan label. It's a set of 4 cherry plates for $8 for all 4. So $2 a plate. They are luncheon size. Very cool, vintagey. Cherries are always very popular. They'll look great in your vintage kitchen. And they're a little over 7.5 inches in diameter. So very cute. Obviously, have never been washed because they still have their labels. So they were probably, I don't see any utensil marks on those, so they were not used. So, let's see. I grabbed these made in India brass candle holders. $9.60. They're 5 inches tall. They look like little tiny barbells, and they are the taper sized, and the pair is $9.60. I'm just gonna pardon my reach. I have a couple things over here, and then I'll go behind me. I'm very organized tonight. I'm very proud of myself. Just in today is a clear glass vintage Snoopy glass bank for $8. It is the kind that does not have a stopper, so you're either shaking all the money out, or you're breaking Snoopy, or just not putting any money in him so you don't have to break him open. So the cool clear glass Snoopy jar is just $8, and that is from Jazzy Junk. Also from Jazzy Junk is this kitschy, handcrafted at some point vintage red bead basket. This is made with all these safety pins, and this is just $6.40. The bottom is not sealed, but I mean, they're more decorative than anything, so you can put a little planter in there or whatever. Look at all the great little details on these. So somebody spent a lot of time making this cute little basket. And I have the sun shining through it. It's making the color pretty. Also in from Jazzy Junk is a set. It is a pair. It's 3 pieces if you include the lid. Now, just so you know, there is some damage on these blue flowers. They are chipped. These are both marked Lefton. They are a pink bisque vase. with the little lidded trinket box, which also has some chips to the blue flowers. Inside's nice and glazed. Also marked for the set, for the pair, it is just $6.40 for the left-in matte pink bisque style vanity set there. So now I grabbed from our friends Burning Sensation Antiques this cool transmitting equipment standard transformation box from Chicago, Illinois. Stan Core, it goes for by short, is $20. It's a very cool old box. You can see the old nails. Well, these were shipping boxes, so the transmitter would have been shipped in this. Just doesn't have the lid anymore, and the shipping label is gone. Size here is 225J. Very nice old box. If you need measurements on any of these items, just ask me and I will gladly get you that. That's a very cool box, great display piece. Also from Bronx Man Cave, I got to do this one on the calculator because he has a 25% discount, which if you did not come in this past weekend during the event, many of our vendors actually did an additional 5% on their booths. So we're probably going to get the same vendors and maybe a couple others to do a little bit bigger of a sale as well for our June 4th and 5th summer event that the town is doing. This is on sale for $51. This is a Z period W.A. Kenyon by Zulo Kenyon, I think. This is called The Land of the Sky Blue Waters, $51. The box was $20, Christina. A very vintage, nice, beautiful old litho print from about the 1920s, early 30s. Might even be earlier than that. It's early 1900s, and this is $51. It's in fantastic shape, a nice vintage litho. Frame is just kind of separating there, but it is all together. Just the paper's been removed off the box. Sold the box. You got, yeah, it is a nice size. It really is. It's nice and deep. It's great for your art supplies and stuff. It'll hold the stuff that you just bought right now perfectly. So I can put your stuff in there. And I love when the graphics are so pristine and clear like that. Now I have coming up, great deal, just $3. It does have a lot of scratches on it, but it's still a cool tray, floral tray, good size, just $3 from Belmont Farmhouse. It's a pretty blue with these flowers. It does have scratches. Exactly, Christina, no plastic bag. I was thinking that too. So if you scratch it up, you're not going to really care about it too much more. $3. Always nice to have an extra tray to carry things in and out, especially we're at that time of the year where we're going to be entertaining inside and out, and we can bring the food in and out on that tray and have it looking nice. There. I grabbed also from Burning Sensation Antiques, large wood apple butter paddle. This is very nice, primitive. It does have some, condition issues, but it is old. Has a small hole in the top for hanging. And this is just $12 for this great primitive wood butter paddle. Sit there and you could be making your own butter. The way things are going, you might want to get your own cow and start your own butter making. And that's just $12 for the butter paddle. Now I also grabbed from them, this is going to be a little bit heavier for me to lift. Don had showed me this yesterday. He said the drawer was in upside down. However, you can put this, it's up because I moved my shelf. Let me move my shelf. My shelf's not for sale. It's just me doing the general store. I actually had an empty shelf, so I thought, oh, how perfect to do it with this. So now this is a wood desk shelf, handmade for $36. And you can see it's good size. So you can put it this way on your desk. And you have the single drawer here with the old vintage crystal knob. A lot of cubbies. It has got, you got it, Gerard, it has got a good weight to it. Now what's great about this is if you want to, you can flip that drawer over, put some hooks on the back, and you have a really cute little shelf with that little single drawer. So how cute is that? And this is all solid wood with a crystal knob, just $36. It looks like they took like an old desk caddy and kind of built around it this other nice heavy wood shelf. So that's just $36 for that really nice heavy. Like I said, you can either use it as a desk caddy, or you could put some D-ring hooks on the back of it and have it for your and have it as a shelf. So that's very practical. Let me just pull this aside for Gerard. Okay. Put that here. Okay. Beer here. If you ever gone to a baseball game in New York, that's how they sound. This is a 5-inch wide by 34-inch long wood painted beer sign, late 60s, early 70s. Oh, the shelf, yeah, that would be quite a shipping experience. And this guy's just $16. It is wood, and it's just a nice for your man cave, or, you know, it's got a single little hook back here. It's in really nice shape. The lettering is very nice. Can't tell if it's hand painted or decal. It looks like decal. Yeah, so this is decal, but it's really nice, and that's just $16 for the beer sign, not the beer. Not allowed to sell beer here, so I don't have any beer here. Now, I grabbed from Belmont Farmhouse this beautiful still life fruit art by Frank Lean, it looks like, and this gorgeous frame for $35. It is a oil on canvas. Is that oil or acrylic? It's oil. And apparently before it dried, somebody's, I don't know if that's Frank's hair that got stuck in there. It's just $35 for this still life. It measures 25 by a little over 21 inches. It's got pretty colors on it. No tears in it. And like I said, there is a hair stuck in it, so that must have happened before it dried. So it does say 16 by 20 on the back, $35 for Frank. Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know. It's pretty, it's a good length. It's like, you know, if I didn't know any, I mean, because I always, when I was painting, between the dog, cat hair, and my own hair, some furniture, you know, I'd sit there at the end having to get my hair out of it. Now, from Lazy Q Ranch is this 1979 made in Japan exclusively for Avon with 22 karat gold trim, nice large porcelain trinket egg box. And that is $9.60. And that's nice and glazed inside. Pretty little egg box. Butterflies and flowers from Avon from 1979. Don't forget Mother's Day. I grabbed this double boiler only because what were we watching? Oh, Alfred Hitchcock. Don happened to catch it with me. It was a good episode, and they had the double boiler for the hot cocoa. So I grabbed this one for $16. It's actually pretty clean inside and out. So we were saying we've got nice double boilers in the shop. So that one is from Auntie's Attic for $16. And I guessed who the killer was. Well, the attempted killer in that one. Also from Lazy Q Ranch is this pretty pink depression glass creamer for $9.60. I don't feel any chips. It is older. You can tell because the pattern runs all the way. I mean, look how they have the diamonds come right up to the edges like that. A lot of their newer stuff is rounded off and it doesn't continue like that. So, I grabbed from Country Road for $8, Derek's Dairy of Snydersville, Pennsylvania on the one side, and then the label on the back is from the farm to you, fresher, wholesome milk. That's a nice 1-quart vintage bottle out of Snydersville, Pennsylvania. So that's not too far from here. Okay. All right, folks. Last week we had quite a bit of hubbub and competition for the little planter. I have another one for the same price point for $4.90, $447 USA marked on the bottom. This one is like a nice little peachy colored glaze, smaller, and it's just $4.90 in great shape. Does not look like it's been used. We don't have any of the lime markings on it. And that pretty little orangey peachy colored one, and it's got the old mark on the bottom, it's just $4.90, and that is out of Belmont Farmhouse. From Country Road. Oh no, this one was from Andover Junction for $4.80. I always feel better after I wine. So little block, you know, you just put these wherever. Very cute, just $4.80. Another good little Mother's Day gift if mom likes wine. From 2000, do not eat the cereal unless you do that. There was a show where they actually, the challenge was to eat stuff like this. So this is a Derek Jeter 2000 Frosted Flakes cereal sealed box for $16. Meet Derek Jeter. And the back is when you join, you can join his Derek Jeter Club, how to join the club on the back from Modell Sporting Goods. And I think Modell's closed up recently. They were on that Boss show. I guess they didn't make it. If I make it to the major leagues, I want to set up a foundation that will have a positive impact on kids. I want to help nurture dreams. Following his highly successful rookie season, Derek Jeter made good on his promise. So even in his rookie year, he's always a good kid. And there's also, look inside for the instant winner card, one of 50 autographed jerseys. I don't think you can collect on that jersey now. If you happen to open the cereal box and find that card in there. From American Barn, Antique Barn, I'm sorry, is this U.S. Army coffee mug. It's a nice heavyweight, and he's just recently reduced it quite a bit from 14 down to 5, and with the 20% off, it makes it $4. Department of the Army, United States of America. It's a nice heavyweighted, like the restaurant wear kind of coffee mug, but there are no markings on it. But just $4 for the Army coffee mug, and it, like I said, it's nice and clean. Does not look like it's been used. Grab this little guy. This is from our Pickin' Wildflowers. I think it's, yeah, it is made in Japan. So this is a little nesting hen gravy boat. So that's the lid. And it still has the original pottery ceramic spoon inside. And it's like a basket weave bottom. Has the little slot in there for her to keep that spoon in there nice and safe. So, and that is just $12 for the little nesting chicken gravy boat. Where's this one from? I grabbed this really cool old Mortar and Pestle, the 7-inch long pestles and 7-inch tall mortar with 3 3/4 inch diameter. Just a wood one. It does have that little crack through it. Oh, it's still priced. Did she do one of those weird prices? Yes. Okay. Let me get the math on that. So this is $15.20, but the inside of this is perfect. You don't have to worry. The crack is in the wood. It's just the way it is, but it's not affecting the inside of it. So it still is usable, or just a great little primitive to display like that. I also grabbed from Pickin' Wildflowers a fantastic deal. It's a Reproduction coffee grinder for just, pardon, for just $15.20, 11 inches tall to handle, 6x6 square. It's it might be a Reproduction, but it's an older Reproduction. It does have the dovetail. $15.20. It's got the cast iron top. Looks like it might actually still be usable. So this is a really good deal at just $15.20. The nice little box. I don't see any problems with this. It is a fantastic deal. $15.20 for the coffee grinder. It actually has a handle. Oh, wow. I like that. This one actually has a handle. So, and it might work. Like I said, it's very clean inside. Very good price. Yes, we can ship that because we can unscrew the handle and get that into a box. Now we're going to park the car in Boston and head on up to Maine and get ourselves some fresh lobster. So I have this cute little tin lobster sign for just $4.80. Hangs like that. Cute little thing to put out on your patio right now. For that price, always fresh lobster sold here, our specialty. So it's one of those little repro that looks vintage, but it's only $4.80. So that's a great deal on the lobster sign. It also has 4 holes on each side, so if you don't want to hang it that way, you could put it onto your fence or wherever you want to put it. Very cute, great price on that. And then the last item I have is a super clean Samsonite. Let's see if I can open this. It's always good to pick things that I can't open. I just had this open the other day. Okay, it's this. Oh, there we go. Okay, see, I just wasn't pressing it the right way. Samsonite Profile 2. It's a burgundy colored train travel case. It still has the name tag label, and it is from Auntie's Attic for $24. And she actually has the measurements on here for me. It has the keys. Are the keys? I don't feel them in there. They might be inside. 14.5 by 7.5 by 9. So 14.5 inches wide. Where are the keys? Has the plastic insert. Looks like the keys might be in here. No, maybe we have the keys at the counter. Oh, here they are. They're inside. I'm going to actually take the keys out, and we're going to put these at the counter so they don't end up lost. So it does have 2 keys. Great condition on this vintage Samsonite hard case, burgundy colored travel train case. You can use it on the airplane too. So, and that was just $24, exceptionally clean. I mean, even the bottom is. You don't get them in this nice of condition. This one looks like it was probably bought, put in the closet, and never used. So, now if you're watching this after 6 o'clock, I'm wrapping this up at 6:04. If you're watching this after, that is the replay. You're still more than welcome to purchase any of the items. At that point, though, I request that you direct message me because I don't see the comments all the time. And this replay will also be available on YouTube. So thank you for joining us. Again, next Wednesday night, I will not have a Facebook Live. We have our May 15th monthly Facebook Live, and I will be starting the vignettes Saturday or Sunday. They'll start popping up, and the vignettes you can purchase in the pre-sale. You don't have to wait for our Sunday night event. So if there's something you see in those vignettes, you have to grab it right away. Just direct message me and say, item number 25 sold, and we will pull that aside for you. So, of course, during the event, we have show specials and other surprises. So you do still want to watch, but we want to give you the opportunity to buy the items in the pre-sales and the vignettes. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. And again, May 15th is our next Facebook Live. Good night, everybody. Thank you.